There's a point in every marriage when something changes, sometimes subtly, sometimes like the earth itself splitting beneath you. For me, it came on a Tuesday evening that seemed like any other. Emily, my wife, moved through the kitchen in a silk robe I had bought her years before, the same one she used to wear when she would wrap her arms around me, kiss my neck for no reason, and make the world feel small. But now, her movements felt calculated, her smiles rehearsed. For months, I had sensed the widening gap between us, like she was slipping into a space I wasn't meant to enter. That night, she finally asked the question she had been dodging. The one I had known was coming. "Why don't you touch me anymore?" she asked softly, though there was a hint of irritation, as if my distance were a minor annoyance. She crossed her arms, feigning hurt, acting unaware. I observed her, seeing through the act she probably practiced in front of the mirror. She expected me to crumble, to apologize, to blame stress or exhaustion, to insist on reconnecting. But she didn't realize I had already noticed everything. Messages, deleted calls, hotel receipts. She thought she had hidden them well. For a moment, I simply watched her. She shifted under my gaze, uneasy. She wasn't used to me staying silent. The truth was, the moment I stopped touching her wasn't random. It was the night I saw a message on her phone while she was in the shower. A man's name, a heart emoji, a hotel address sent as casually as if it were a dinner invitation. My stomach sank, my throat tightened, but I didn't react. I took screenshots, connected the dots, and watched her move through the house pretending everything was normal. Every lie, every fake smile, chipped away at something inside me. So when she asked again, her voice sharper this time, "Why don't you touch me?" I allowed a small, calm smile to form. Not mocking, not angry, just finished. Confusion flickered across her face. She had expected guilt, a self-blame, manipulation in my tone. But I wasn't going to play that role. I took a slow breath, leaned back against the counter, and held her gaze. "You gave yourself away," I said quietly. Instantly, her face lost color. Her jaw tensed, her eyes widened, blinking rapidly as if she could erase what I had just implied. She froze, her body stiff, unprepared for this. "What?" she stammered, forcing a nervous laugh. "What are you talking about?" Her voice wavered. "Not because I was afraid of losing you," I continued, "but because I finally saw." She stepped forward, the robe shifting slightly, revealing a shoulder she once leaned on me with. "You're not making sense," she whispered, but the certainty had vanished. Her breathing quickened, her fingers trembled slightly, the reaction of someone whose lies had reached their limit. I didn't yell. I didn't accuse. I walked past her, opened the drawer near the fridge, and placed her phone on the counter. The screen lit up with a name I already knew, Mark. Her eyes darted to it like it was a ticking bomb. She snatched it up, clutching it to her chest. "Why are you going through my stuff?" she snapped. She tried to shift the blame, the old familiar tactic, but I only tilted my head. I hadn't gone through anything, nothing to hide. I simply said, "You left your phone connected to the car's Bluetooth." Every time he texted, his name appeared on the dashboard. It was true. Irrefutable. She swallowed hard, the tension between us thickening like fog. She tried again, voice trembling. "He's just a coworker. He's having a hard time. I'm only helping him." The excuses stacked on top of each other, lies built on lies. I said nothing, letting the silence grow heavy around her. When she realized I wasn't buying it, her voice faltered. "Nothing happened," she whispered, tears beginning to form, but she couldn't meet my eyes. I reached into my pocket and placed a folded piece of paper on the counter, a hotel receipt. Her name. His name. Same room. Same night. She had claimed a team meeting. The moment she saw it, her knees buckled. Her hand flew to her mouth. Her whole body trembled, and for a brief instant, she finally looked like someone confronting the weight of her choices, not because she felt sorry, but because she was caught. Guilt hit her like a storm, relentless and inescapable. She sank into a chair, sobbing uncontrollably. "Please, I didn't mean to. It just happened once. I swear." I stood calmly, strangely detached. No satisfaction, no vengeance, only a quiet sense of closure. Emily, I said softly, I stopped touching you the moment I realized you weren't mine anymore. Not emotionally, not physically. You gave yourself away long before I walked away. Her sobs intensified, her face drained of color, hands shaking as though caught in a sudden winter chill. She begged, her voice desperate, reaching for my hands, my legs, my shirt, desperate for physical closeness to undo what had already been broken. We can fix this, she cried. We can go to therapy. We can start over. Please don't leave. But it was already too late. I had left the moment she chose another over our promises. I gently pulled my hands free and stepped back. I loved you, I said quietly, but I won't compete for you. I slipped on my jacket and moved toward the door, pausing long enough to take in the woman I had once imagined growing old with. Her face was pale, streaked with tears, her world crumbling around her. And when the door clicked shut behind me, silence settled over the house, just like the love she had discarded, unaware of what she'd lost.